Hi, I'm Amy McMullen, and I would like to welcome you to October, the time for spooky stories. The story I'd like to share with you this evening comes from a book called Weird New England, your travel guide to local legends and best kept secrets, written by Joseph A. Citro. We've all heard of that region that stretches from Miami, Florida, to Bermuda, to Puerto Rico. We've heard it referred to as the Bermuda Triangle, and the stories we've heard are of ships and planes traveling through that region that mysteriously disappeared, their crew and their passengers never seen nor heard from again. And for those of us who are just a little bit freaked out by that, it doesn't matter that every day planes and ships travel through that region without incident. What matters is that there were planes and ships that did disappear, their crew and passengers never heard nor seen again. What happened to those people? For those of us a little bit freaked out by that kind of thing, we might want to have our travel be on the ground and in places that are boring and kind of mundane, safe. And we might think, where could we go? How about the Green Mountains of Vermont? What could be more boring or mundane than driving or hiking through the Green Mountains of Vermont? It's safe there, right? Oh, contraire. There is a region in southwestern Vermont that stretches from the town of Bennington to the unpopulated town of Somerset to the unpopulated town of Glastonbury. And at the heart of this region is Glastonbury Mountain. The region is known as the Bennington Triangle. The Native Americans considered the region cursed, and it is said that the early settlers thought the area to be haunted. In the 1940s and 50s, there is a series of unexplained disappearances, beginning with Mitty Rivers, a hunter-fisherman guide who took a group of hunters into the area. They were hiking along the trail and took a break. Mitty went on ahead just to kind of scout out to see if there were any deer, and he never came back. They waited for him, and he never came back. They searched for a month. He was gone without a trace, never to be heard from nor seen again. Next, there was Paula Weldon, a student at Bennington College. She went for a hike in the area. She was never seen nor heard from again. A couple of years later, there was Frida Langer. She went hiking with a friend, and as they were hiking, they were by a brook. She fell into the brook, and her clothes were wet. She was only maybe 15-20 minutes from home, so she told her friend, "Wait here for me, and I'll be right back." She never made it home, and she never made it back to her friend. She was never seen nor heard from again. What happened to her? And later, there is a woman named Frances Christman. She went on a walk, is about maybe a half mile, to see a friend. She never made it to her friend's house, and she never made it back to her house. Her family never saw her nor heard from her again. What happened to these people? In all told, there were 6 people who mysteriously, unexplainably disappeared. Some might think it was something sinister, like maybe a serial killer. Others might think alien abduction, or maybe they fell into some sort of a time warp pit and are living in a parallel universe. I don't have the answer to what happened to these people. And I don't think I'm willing to go searching in the Bennington Triangle. Are you? Thank you. Have a good evening.